ready for spring. And as I've been giving you, hopefully not irritating you by giving you the big countdown, there's only one more day till the calendar tells it's officially spring. So we want to get in there, and I don't know about your yard, but I need a lot of repair work. I need to get, dig out the things I want to split or I want to transplant. This is the spearhead shovel that we love. This is the newest spearhead shovel that can be used by the younger generation, but it was specifically designed, I think, for a lot of us who are now using raised beds, or we're looking to go ahead and do some work around tighter beds that are, you need to get in there, and a big shovel would be too much, as you can see. So let me get you started on this. This is 5 easy pays at $7.80. Take advantage of it. That spearhead, the original spearhead shovel, would fly out of here and we'd have to stand here and wait. This is the time of the year when you want something like this. Love that the grip, although I always wear garden gloves and I suggest that you do too, but the grip here is a rubberized grip, so that'll help with the blisters and everything else, and it'll help us hold on to it even if our gloves or our hands are wet. And then this is the magic of the spearhead shovel. Honest to goodness, you'll buy it once. It's in a nice bright school bus yellow, so we'll be able to find it before the lawnmower finds it. Ginger Walt is here. Ginger brings us lots of things, obviously plow and hearth, but she's a great gardener. So Ginger, this is the kind of tool, we love the original one.
Yes.
But this is a really great size and a good price.
Well, it's a great size, and it was what customers actually asked for. I have the original one here, which many of you may have in your garage right now. But this is one, and I use this all the time. My husband uses this. I have everyone around my house that goes, oh my goodness, neighbors, where did you get it? And this was the one that we sold most of them at QVC, where you could like thousands and thousands of them. It's actually the baby version, the mini version, and what we call the mini a garden trowel on steroids. It has everything that the original had, but it's better than a garden trowel, and I'll tell you why. It has that longer stem, that longer
handle,
if you will, reach handle for it, and it's still made out of stainless steel. It's still made out of fiberglass. It's still reinforced where you need it, which is important because I don't know about you, but I have used my garden trowel in my container garden, and I get down in there and it breaks the handle, or it stresses out where you would put, a lot of energy into it. That's not going to happen with this. And of course, with that longer handle, you're now able to do it with one hand, get down in there, get down into, the dirt, if you will, and cut the roots of a plant, or take this with you. How about this? Take this with you doing community gardening, doing, of course, all of your container gardening, but also getting your children or your grandchildren involved in doing the gardening again, too. So, I mean, this makes it like virtually effortless. And because of the shape, you're able to now, I just pulled this actually out from I asked my husband, can you go outside and go get one of those planters out there for me? Because I need it for the presentation. And this is exactly what I'm going to be doing, is I'm going to be taking all of that soil with one hand. I can do this. I have a lot of raised beds here in and around my property where I wouldn't use a larger, bigger shovel.
What you're doing now, Ginger, you couldn't do with the original one, or it'd be harder. Plus,
it would be harder.
You
and it
have
would hit
all
the
those
side.
old roots and the dead flowers from last year, whether it's, tomato plants that you didn't really pull, or whether it's your big containers.
Absolutely. And you know what? The shape of this, that's why we kept the same shape that you all know and love from the original spearhead shovel. It gets down into the dirt.
Absolutely.
It cuts through. If you have that rocky soil, like you can see there, if you have clay soil, this is absolutely perfect for that. All of the things that you can use. It even has what a trowel doesn't have, and that's that little foot stand that's on the very side. So if you really wanted to get down and use your foot, you can do that. You can really do precise edging. You can use this for all of your planting of your bulb. Great edger. You can even how about splitting your hostas? You can use this, those ornamental grasses. You can do that. putting in any of your bulbs if you wanted to do that. It actually
And this is the
doesn't
time of year,
disturb any
Ginger,
of the other plants. It's the time of the year.
right?
That's right. It doesn't disturb any of the other plants around. So if I still wanted to put a bulb in there along the side, I can do that. And I can put several of them around into my container garden. If you have a veg truck, if you have any
Mm-hmm.
sort of a raised garden bed, this is perfect. It's 2 pounds, which is great for anyone that is like a petite mom or kids. Kids aren't going to grab a garden shovel if it weighs more than they do. They're not going to go out there and
Right.
have
They're
fun
not
with
going to
it.
be able to
This is
control it. Yeah.
They're not going to be able to control it. This is perfect for everything that you can possibly think of around your garden for raised gardening beds, or even just if you don't need to grab that big shovel to put the bulbs in, perfect. If you don't want to grab that big
Yep.
shovel to put those beautiful petunias in or the sun patience, perfect.
Yeah, this is perfect for all of Philip's, the girl next door. Now remember,
That's
let's
right.
see if Philip is coming up at 2 o'clock with an entire hour. Girl next door with Carolyn at 4 o'clock, and then Roberta's from 6 to 8. And we need this. This will come right away, so we can do, like you said, I'm going to be
Before
doing
your
the
plants
exact same thing. Yeah, those containers. This is the tool that we need. Ginger,
perfect,
always such
yes.
a pleasure to have you here. I forget,
You
are we
too,
together in the
Pat.
next hour?
We
nope.
are not, but
Okay.
I'm here again at 5, and I am in at 8 and 11. So
Okay.
we'll see you then.
5, 8, and 11.
Thank you,
Have a
babe.
good day.
Yeah. Take care.
All right. So stay with us because our gardening focus continues. And these are some of the final days of gardening here on QVC. So we're glad that you're with us. Outdoor living coming up next. I'm even going to have a really beautiful, like, little bistro in acacia wood set that I think you're going to love. So stay with us. We'll be right back.